Hey there, folks, and Happy New Year! So this was totally supposed to go up like 2 weeks ago, but I recorded it and then didn't like it, and a lot of the stuff that I was talking about changed, and so now I'm redoing it. Yay! So yeah, this is still the December update vlog, but yeah. So Happy New Year. Let's start with that. I've got a lot of things to go over, so I don't want to ramble too much, but I wanted to start with that I have new equipment. In case you didn't notice, my face is all nice and 1080p now. It technically was before, because I was using a GoPro or my video camera, either way. But I have a 1080p webcam now, so I can actually do that like for videos and live streams and all that good stuff, and it looks really good. I also have a nice overhead mic stand, which is super nice, so check that out. And I got a new green screen, which I'm not going to show off right now, but I will put a little clip over this of a live stream I did a few days ago to show it off. It looks super good, especially with the new webcam and my lighting. It gets a super good key that I would not have been able to do otherwise, and that's with it being like super wrinkled and kind of just lazily thrown over my projector screen. So yeah, it's way better than I could have expected it to be. That's awesome. The last thing is a little bit different. It was totally unexpected as a Christmas gift, but my brother got me this projector screen, or just projector, I guess, like a little portable projector, which it's got, you know, your inputs on the side. It's literally this big, like it's as big as my head, not big at all. But yeah, you just send this onto a wall, and you can get a nice, like, I think it goes up to a 100-inch screen on it. So I've got some ideas of how to use that kind of effectively. So yeah, anyway, aside from that, I also have a few new additions to the office. Some new art, here and here. This one, dang it, mirrored. This one is fan art that Teeny did for me. Teeny Dragon. Quick shout out there for Teeny Dragon. She's awesome. And yeah, my mom framed that and matted it for me. And I put it up. But over here, we've got, a Christmas gift from my friend Chris, who's been doing the Metroid stuff with me. Yeah, that Chris. I know there's a lot of Chris's. And it is a Majora's Mask style Blue Moon poster. Like, if you guys know the beer Blue Moon, it's supposed to look like that, but Majora's Mask. And Blue Moon's like one of my favorite beers. Majora's Mask is one of my favorite games, so it's really cool, and I like it a lot. And both of those are kind of a blue matte on them, so like they look really good in here. But yeah, my wall is getting filled in, and it's super awesome. So thank you for that. And to transition, thank you for everything. That was cheesy. Wow. That's what happens when I make bullet points. So yeah, I just wanted to say a relatively quick thank you, for the last 9 months of my life, because it's been amazing. As a lot of you know, there's been a lot of, like, you know, issues in my personal life, like, as far as a job and school and all this stuff that just hadn't been going wrong. But this hobby, this lifestyle, I guess technically, because it's more than just a hobby to me, this lifestyle has been the stability in my life that I've needed to keep going. Without it, I'm not sure where I'd be right now. Because anytime I'm having a bad day or, you know, like kind of on a downhill slope, YouTube keeps me grounded. And all the people I've met are some of the best friends that I have. Aside from, you know, my really good local friends, of course. But, like, I know that I have really good friends all over the world, and I am so grateful for that. And so I've got a few plans for the next few months leading up to my 1-year anniversary to give back to you guys. The first of all is that we are getting relatively close to 300 subscribers. And that is amazing. It is definitely not what I expected. It's certainly not within a year. But it's exciting. So I've been talking to some people about what to do for 300 subscribers. And I know you guys really want me to play Dark Souls. And I'm not going to play Dark Souls. I'm going to hold to that. But, my friend Ori, who did a lot of videos with me early on, but hasn't been free often, said that he would be willing to come down and bring Bloodborne with him for us to do a proper ghost pepper challenge. My mom gave me, like, this set of really good hot sauces, and one of them is a ghost pepper sauce. So I just conveniently have some ghost pepper hot sauce now. and he wants to join me for some weird reason to do a Ghost Pepper Death Challenge. So essentially, anytime we died in Bloodborne, we would have to take a thing of hot sauce and then switch. So, like, when he died, he would take hot sauce and switch to me. When I died, I would take hot sauce and switch back to him. Yeah, it's gonna be bad, because I've heard that game, there's a lot of death, and I've never played it, so I'm going to die a lot. So, that is for you guys. We'll see when we get there. I don't want to force it or anything. I've never been a big person for, oh, subscribe to me, I'm close to a milestone. No, I don't do that. So, yeah, when we reach 300, we'll do that, but not earlier. No pressure. The second thing is the themed month. I know Hedgie seemed to think that I have theme months every month, which for a while I have, to be fair. But this is kind of gonna be a little ongoing thing, because I've actually gotten a lot more people involved than I expected to. So, essentially, until March, like my anniversary there, I'm calling the next few months collab and chill. Because for one, it's winter, so chill, it's funny. Two, that's a hashtag that me and I believe Steep Gaming came up with a while ago when we were going to be doing a live stream. And so I thought it'd be fun to bring it back and actually make it a thing. And the other thing is that the next few months are all about you guys. So, essentially, I am going to try my best to not do any videos by myself. I've kind of gotten burnt out on doing stuff by myself anyway, but I also just want to, bring the community together, because I just got a new hard drive, and, kind of reformatted everything around so I can actually handle the games that I couldn't do before. So, I can do live streams again. I can do, proper, heavy games. So, I have a lot more options as far as, what to play with you guys. Aside from, not having money to get any games. But of what I have, I can actually play them correctly. And so, yeah, I wanted to give back and say thank you to everyone that supported me. And, try to raise some awareness about some people that have been around for a long time and, don't get the publicity they need. So it works for me and for them. So, I have a tentative schedule of things that I've planned with people. None of it is recorded yet, which I always get nervous about, sharing things that I haven't recorded yet. But the holiday season kind of got everything really behind. I'm super far behind on my editing schedule even. So, this is all I have. A list of people and games that we are playing. So yeah, as far as the recordings go, I've been talking to Game Player Rich, who's awesome, and just recently started actually doing YouTube videos. He's been a really good supporter and everything, but he never really put stuff out himself, so he's gotten a lot more, invigorated to put stuff out, and I want to help him. So, I don't know where we're playing yet, it's a pretty recent one, but Game Player Rich. The next one is Nero the Hero, who's an awesome guy, really fun, super supportive, just a great guy all around. And he's kind of moving away from video games on his channel, but still, enjoys them, so why not? So we are talking about playing Gear Up, which is a free kind of robot game, and that'll be a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to playing with him. I haven't actually played anything with him yet. We've talked about it before, and teetered around the same live streams a few times, but never actually been together for something. So I really want to play with him. Next up is my, close friend Epic Hedgie. From the beginning, you've been one of my, closest friends on YouTube, and so in an effort to continue that, because we get along so well on camera together, we are going to be ideally playing through Diablo 3 together. We've talked about a few different things, but we kind of came back to Diablo at the end, so we'll see if it's that game or another game, but we're gonna play something together because we really enjoy playing with each other, on camera or off. So yeah, something with Epic Hedgie is coming. Next up is my friend Wraith, who is going through a bit of a rebranding. He basically wants to get awareness out about his channel now that he's kind of, focusing more seriously on promoting himself. So I was like, hey, I don't know what we'll play or anything. He's never done a collaboration before, which is super exciting to be the first. But I was like, I want to play something with you, it'll be fun. So I'm gonna get Wraith out there to the world, because he's really great, and hilarious, and just an all-around good guy. These are all good guys, what am I saying? And last on the list of recordings, at least that I can remember, some of them have been a little while since we've talked about it, is my buddy Ninja Jordan. I've talked about him before a little bit, but again, we've never played anything together before, even though we've talked about it a bunch. So we're finally going to get together, and we're going to play some GTA Online, or GTA 5 of sorts. So that's going to be super fun. I haven't actually done anything GTA related for the channel yet, so I think that'll be really cool and kind of different, you know? And we'll just like screw around and mess with each other and maybe do some heists or something, but it'll be fun. And like I said, I've also kind of regained the ability to do streams, because my computer doesn't like crash whenever I'm trying to stream anymore. So I wanted to do some more of those. So I have a few ideas of things to do by myself and with other people. And real quick, I wanted to give a special thanks to Tainted Kane, my friend Thomas, because he is a lot of the reason I've been able to do streams. He helped me set up a new bot and gave me a lot of ideas of things to do, and it's just generally been, you know, really helping me out lately getting all this back up and running. So I just want to say thank you, Thomas. You've been a great help, and I owe you everything that I can do in the near future for you. I've been trying to play something with him too, but our schedules never seem to line up to actually record something. We just play casually for a little bit and then, you know, go to bed or something. But I want to play something with you soon. Maybe we'll do a stream. But yeah, Thomas is a lot of the reason why my streams look so good right now and why I want to get back into it. So, that aside, the first stream I have planned is with Mournful Walrus. And we had actually talked about doing a recording of Worms. It's Worms Revolution, I believe, that he got for me. Because he had done a drunken recording of it with another friend. And I thought that was a lot of fun. He's like, you should do it with me next time. So, we were gonna do that, but I decided to make it a stream so that we can include the audience too and have like, you know, maybe, like a roll system where people roll a number and if it hits like a, you know, 1 out of 10 chance, we have to take a shot. Because the actual way it works is you play, you just play normal Worms match and every time your worm dies, you take a shot. So, that doesn't happen all that often. That's like maybe 4 to 6 shots depending on how many worms you have, across like a half-hour span. So, I thought it'd be more fun to have the audience included. They're watching and trying to make us drink more, while we're trying to get through a Worms match that can already be pretty chaotic. I think it'll be a lot of fun. If any of you have ideas of how to make this work, let me know, because we're not quite sure on the specifics yet. Thomas is supposed to help me with that too. But yeah, I think it'll be fun. Next up is Deep Gaming. We had a lot of fun a few weeks ago with Contagion, and I know that's another example of a stream or recording not coming out very well, so I wanted to try again. His people apparently have been talking about me for some reason, so we're going to actually try a dual stream again, him on YouTube, me on Twitch, and we're going to be doing Warframe. It's a really fun game to play with other people, and it's kind of casual, like you can just kind of, you know, go through it while talking to people. So I don't think it'll be anything too heavy or crazy. Just a nice, you know, interaction stream. So, and last but of course not least is my buddy Ixon. We had a game planned, but it fell through. So we're still trying to figure out what we're going to play. But we've been talking about this stream for over a month, and our schedules finally line up now. So we're gonna make it happen soon. We just don't know what we're playing yet. But Ixon is awesome too. He's been doing a lot of great stuff over on his channel, so definitely go check him out. He just reached 200 subscribers, which is super cool. Congratulations, buddy. So yeah, go show him some love. And that's all I have so far for recordings and streams, at least as far as like the normal content. I'll get to the rest of it in a little bit. But if anyone else wants to play something, I have a few things that might be happening. I've talked to some people that are like, oh yeah, that'd be fun. But again, I don't like to share things until like the details and everything are ironed out. So, I'm not putting those on the list, but there are a few other things that might be happening, and I'll let you know as they come around. Anyway, aside from those, there's also the ongoing projects that I've, you know, already kind of been involved with and will continue into the next month or two. And the first one, of course, is my Let's Play for the moment, which is Other M, with my friend Chris. And that, I'm hoping will wrap up in January, but it seems to keep being a longer game than I expect, because we're only into like the second sector as far as what we've recorded so far. So I don't know. But I think we'll be able to get through it this month. We'll see. I know it'll be done by my anniversary month. That's what I mostly care about, because I've got some special stuff planned for that month that I'm not talking about yet. and I kind of want to be finished with all my, side projects by then. We also still have the Triforce Heroes collab with Metal Blade and Lazy Bum Gamer, or ABBA. And we actually we are about to finish the main storyline of that. And then we're moving on to the Den of Trials, I believe it's called, which is like 32 floors of one dungeon. So that'll be a really fun kind of side project. But the actual let's play is over when we finish the story. And then we're talking about, after that, moving on to Final Fantasy Explorers, because that also comes out this month. So I know I mentioned that last month, but it's a little more official now that we're actually wanting to do this and actively looking for a fourth person to join us. The other option is to have kind of a rotating cycle of guest stars come in, but that's a little more difficult because they have to make sure the level and the quest and things like that are lined up. So ideally we'd like to just have a fourth person involved in that can schedule around the same time we can. But if we do 3 people and then just bring in a different fourth, that's fine too. But we really have fun playing together, so I think that'll be a really good one too. But in the meantime, go check out Triforce Heroes, because we are almost done with it. So if you want something to marathon, it's a great series to marathon. Because it's a lot of failure and ridiculous puns, and singing, and Purple Link, a lot of Purple Link references, and just really fun times with my friends. So I really enjoy that series. I'll put a link to that series along with all the people I've mentioned down in the description. So please go check that out for me. I know I ask a lot of you, but I would really appreciate it because we put a lot of work into that, and I'd like to see it get some more interaction. Anyway, all that aside, the Mario Maker stuff is also continuing. You guys love that series, even though I keep having technical difficulties with it. I'm totally willing to continue doing it as long as I have people to play with. So, for this month, the lineup so far is Magic Zenith, the Marvelous Iggy, who is another one that I really want to get promotion out on. So we couldn't come up with an actual collaboration to do outside of Mario Maker, but that is kind of up there with the recordings. Because he's a great guy and mostly does Twitch streams, but has started putting stuff on YouTube, and his YouTube needs more publicity. Anyway, there's also Azure Raiden, who we've been trying to do for months now. But I think we're finally going to make it happen this weekend, as of this recording anyway, this weekend. So yeah, that'll be super cool. He's got a lot of great levels that I just have not done yet because I was like, I want to play them with you. Just kind of incentive to get him to actually play with me. And then I've also got one that's already recorded with some local friends, just kind of as a buffer, because I like to have some stuff just in case, I can't do anything for a week. So, me and a friend made some levels for each other, and so I'll put that up sometime, either this month or next month when I have a lull. But yeah, that's the only one I actually have recorded, and part of Zenith's, long story. But the rest of them should be up sometime this month. And the last ongoing project is another Rage Quit video, like I've been doing monthly, but this one's going to be special because it's not 8-bit, and it's not alone. My brother is joining me for the next one, and we have a special game planned that kind of hits in our nostalgia and our rage spots. But I'm not going to talk about it yet because I want it to be a surprise. The few people of you that might have played it and know this game would probably be pretty excited with me, but we came up with it. I'm just happy to share it. So I think that'll be a fun project. You guys seem to really like me and him together, and of course we get along well. We've known each other our whole lives, or my whole life, I guess. So it'll be fun. There will also be drinking involved. I forgot that. Yeah, it'll be a drinking rage quit, which is even better than a sober rage quit, because at least we get something out of it. And there's a few upcoming projects that I will discuss in brief detail, because I don't know when they're coming, so I don't want to, talk about them too much. But my next Let's Play is officially Axiom Verge. I might have mentioned that before, but I am letting you know, after we finish Other M, I am doing Axiom Verge. It's going to be awesome. It's my first blind Let's Play, which is crazy. I don't even know what's going to happen, literally. So it's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be a different kind of commentary, so I'm going to be discovering everything for the first time, rather than talking about how it, nostalgically makes me feel. But this series is brought to you by the generous kindness of Serious Squirrel, who you guys should definitely also check out, because he's amazing, and just hit 450 Fluffy Tails. So I'll put a link to his celebration of that. His something Mario. He played through that and it was hilarious. I mean, I felt bad for him, but it was hilarious. Because he got this game for me. Axiom Verge, that is, not the Mario game. He got this game for me, and I am so grateful. So I definitely told him that, it's going to be next, and I'm going to be taking on Azure Raiden's, limited death challenge. So that's going to be really fun. I don't remember what the number is to beat, but I'm probably not going to do it. I just want to. Because for a first time play, I want to try to, take it seriously and, do a good job. It's definitely up my alley, and it's continuing that Metroidvania kick that I seem to be on recently with, Super Metroid, Other M. I was streaming Shadow Complex, and now Axiom Verge, so I don't know. I really like those games. I can't help it. But yeah, the other project is still in its infancy. We've literally recorded nothing for it. It's still in the planning process. But I wanted to give you a tease, because I've been working with my friends over at Trickabella Studios to give this some extra production value. And, they put together a really nice little animation for me. And I kind of rushed it when I was planning on getting this vlog out 2 weeks ago. And so now I feel really bad that I rushed it and then, didn't do anything with it for a while. So I wanted to announce it still. But it is a few months off. I will say that. So here's a little animation for you, and then I'll see you on the other side. So yeah, in case that didn't give you any information, which it probably didn't, a few of my local friends and I are going to be playing a very casual game of Dungeons & Dragons. I say casual because we're not going to be doing the proper rules or anything. For one, I don't feel like learning them, and two, that's a lot to, teach other people just for a game. So it's going to be more about the storytelling. They're still going to create their characters. I'm going to be the dungeon master. I'm going to have a general storyline of what to do, but we're not going to go through all the stats and the, technical stuff in it. It's going to be more just storytelling with enemies thrown in, and, the Trickabella guys, or people, sorry, guy and a girl, gotta be sensitive. The Trickabella people are going to be providing some more, 3D model work for us. And it's going to be really cool. I'm super excited about this project. It's a very big undertaking. And, again, I don't want to say too much yet because it's still in early forms, but I wanted to share it because I told you guys that tabletop stuff is coming, and I wasn't lying. But it's a lot of work. It's going to be multiple camera angles, other people involved. There's a lot to plan, a lot to coordinate. But I really want 2016 to be a good year, and I really want to, branch out. Because 2015 was my first year on YouTube. It was all about, figuring all this out, making friends, all this stuff. Now I'm ready to take this community by storm. Not literally, I'm not cool enough. But I'm ready to, really put myself out there and try something new and find, my niche. Niche? Nietzsche? I'm ready to find my corner of the sky. How about that? Something that really makes me stand out in this community. Because I never planned to do, gaming stuff forever. I like that. I want to continue to do it, but it's not the only thing I want to do. So this is my first attempt at branching out from that a little bit more consistently, and I hope you guys enjoy it. But it is a while away. So if you have any ideas also, if you want to help me figure out the logistics behind D&D, please contact me and let me know. Because I'm willing to put as much, effort into this as possible. I just don't necessarily want to get too bogged down by the statistics and everything. I just want to have fun with my friends and tell a story. So, yeah, that is the end of my outline that I wrote down for this vlog because it's very long. I hope you learned a thing or two about what's coming and you got some hype and you're still watching this, more importantly. But yeah, there's a lot of exciting stuff planned, a lot of collabs, a lot of thank yous, and just hopefully, a lot of fun. So, yeah, that's all I got for this month. Until next time, have fun.